Well, welcome. Have you ever watched Late Night with Cutie?
So much.
Yeah,
I'm actually like
lying?
the biggest Late Night with Cutie fan.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen every single show, especially the last one.
I feel like you're lying.
I'm totally lying. I saw a little bit of Caroline's interview, and that was really
okay, and that's it. That's
Yes.
all. Okay, well, all we do, you're here now. We interview you. Chat gets asked questions. Do you know what sitting like an iPad kid is?
Is it like this?
I guess. I don't know. But they said Cutie sits like an iPad kid.
You know what? I got told this today. I can't tell if I'm like impressed or offended, but someone told me that I look like a guy who would be still scared by peekaboo.
That's pretty good.
I feel like, I don't know if that's like accurate or not, but
No, you do.
if we're speaking of like obscure insults from a Twitch chat, there's
I agree
definitely
with
one of my
that.
favorite ones.
I think that is true about you.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Thank
argue.
you. Thank you
I
so
don't
much.
argue with them. Let's open the floor to the questions. So if you don't know, chat gets to choose the questions.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
When was the last time you checked on your crows at Alveus?
I think the last time I was at Alveus,
Wow.
which was about a year and a half
You
ago.
don't go look at the cameras and see if they're doing okay?
I forgot that was an option to do.
Absent father. That's
well,
crazy.
it builds character, right? I want to teach them like individuality.
Okay.
Yeah. Just think about it, but not too hard.
Okay.
I do want to go back again though. That was really
You
fun.
should. Well, I have a fun question because I don't know this. Do you even like birds?
They're like okay. Like I'm not like I have a bunch of friends who are very much into birds. Of like, oh my god, I can't believe I saw a yellow pigeon swallow the other day, and I'm like, yeah, cool. Like,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm just very. It's like middle of the road. Could take it, leave it.
But I want to know, where does your name come from?
It's strange. All right. So when I started streaming, before I even did, I did research beforehand. Where like
What do you mean?
streamers, well, like because I was like, I want to do this right, and like whatever name I set, I don't want to like change it a year and like
Yeah, you
in
don't
the
want a
future.
stupid ass name like QTCinderella.
Yeah. I don't want to be like, oh,
Yeah,
right.
No, I don't blame you.
Gross. But like, I don't want to have like any weird like XX_crow kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
So then I was like, I got to figure out something that's like super clean, right? And then something I can also get on all of my socials.
Right, of course.
So if someone's like, hey, what's your Twitter? It's like, oh, it's just Pointcrow and everything else. And then, so I started like thinking of like things that I can like kind of put together that I kind of really liked. And I was like, I really like crows. I think they're like super smart and I aspire to be like that one day.
That's crazy. That's a crazy sentence. Okay.
So I was like, all right, like we'll take crows. But the point part, and this is even more obscure, there was this Reddit story that someone told called Street Lamp Lamoose.
What?
It details the...
What do you mean this Reddit story? Like you were on Reddit one day?
I was on Reddit, and there was just like, I forget exactly what, it was maybe Ask Reddit or some other like just prompt question or something.
Okay.
And then someone just was like, all right, I'm going to have a giant story about this guy named Street Lamp Lamoose, and he has the best life in the world because his name is Street Lamp Lamoose.
Okay.
And I was like, all right.
There's people that say that they know what they said that's a famous one.
Yeah, it's a pretty famous one from the old days, you know. The bacon narwhals at midnight.
No, that was super cool.
Yeah. Women
When you
dried
did
up
that.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But basically, I really liked the username of the guy
Yeah.
because it was like a number and then it was point and then another number. So it was like the opposite of what you would expect.
It's so funny.
And so that's where
So you're
the
just
point
like
comes
point
from.
and then any word.
Yeah, Pointcrow.
That is number one advice I give to people, and they're like, I want to start streaming. I'm like, whatever you do, don't have a stupid name.
Yeah, like don't name yourself
Like,
QTCinderella.
yeah, don't do that. Even if your name is like Glitter Fox or like Flower Moon, that's way better than
Yeah.
Like, especially don't do like White Lambo 00000XX.
Oh God,
you
that's
know?
the worst.
Yeah, find something that's just one word, and then like, yeah, someone that guy's name is Bookmeat. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, there's so like I know chatters. Like it's so much easier for me to like recognize a chatter that like is a regular that comes back like a ton of times. When I like their name is super easy to like say or think of. Like there's this guy in my chat and he doesn't chat at all. He just subs, and his name is P Slide. And I'm like,
Slide?
Yeah, like PEE Slide. And I'm like,
Okay.
I will remember that name till the day I die.
Yeah.
It's just too good.
My jaw is doing that thing where it pops. Do you grind your teeth at night?
Occasionally. Wait, is it like the weird like crackle?
Yeah.
Like in the back? Yeah. Oh, that's the worst.
It's like a hinge.
Do you ever okay, have you ever closed your mouth and like blown, right? And then like blown out your, okay, I don't know, it's not your lymph nodes, but like you blow them out.
Like your eardrums?
No, it's like right here. Like,
Oh,
right,
this is a you experience.
yeah, where you like, and it just like pops.
Ooh, I think that's...
Is that like not relatable?
I think maybe you need to go to a doctor.
Oh shit, maybe I do. Do you have a retainer?
I have a built-in one.
Yeah,
my
the bottom one?
Yeah.
I have one too.
I wish I got one in the freaking top, because now I have the snaggletooth.
Yeah, I have a snaggletooth.
So annoying.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, but like my jaw like grew out like when I was like older, and so then
Weird.
yeah, well, when I was younger, I had a massive overbite, so they corrected it. But then later on in life, after puberty and everything, my jaw grew out even more.
What?
So then I have an underbite now. So they overcorrected when I was young.
Oh, you had an overbite.
Yeah, I had an
And then
overbite.
an
They moved
underbite.
it back, and then I have an underbite now.
Have you ever thought about getting it fixed? It doesn't need to get fixed. It doesn't look like, but...
I've asked, right?
Really?
And there's 2 solutions
Break
to get
jaw?
it fixed. It's not break jaw.
Oh.
So if you have an underbite, they break your skull.
Oh.
Yeah, because like because like if you would try to like break your jaw to move it backwards, it'd crush your windpipe.
Oh.
But if you want to move it forwards, you have to break the top part of your skull and bring it there. So I'm like, I'll take the aesthetic. It's fine. I have like a nice jawline.
Yeah.
I'm confident with
Yeah.
myself. Yeah.
Ow.
I've looked into it before, and it's definitely not worth it.
No.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom?
I'm gonna. Can I say? Can I kill myself?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay.
Okay. Context behind that is I just get that question every 5 seconds on my stream
Oh, really?
for the past year and a half.
Oh, whenever I play League, people are like, have you seen Arcane?
Like
I
it's
get it.
exactly that, right? So the thing is behind it that particularly pisses me off.
Okay.
Okay, let me back up real quick. It's very nice that people ask the question because they want to know
Saved.
and they care, right?
Saved.
You know, I just that's just
Parasocial viewers, he does like
I
you.
do care. I'm your friend.
We are
you know,
friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like it comes from a place of people caring a lot. But
Yeah.
the thing that like irks me a little bit is like, what do you mean? Like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. What about it?
Cake or cookies?
Yeah, it's just like, what do you like? Do you like the
For
taste? Is it, like-
baptism, for a wedding,
Yeah.
for my day.
Exactly. So like the genuine question they're asking is like, which do you like better?
Right.
But it's just like, use your words is kind of my thought behind it. It's
Right.
too particular. I'm so
Okay. Which one's story do you like better?
Yeah. So I like the story of Tears of the Kingdom a lot better.
Okay.
For a single playthrough, like if you just had to play one of them, Tears of the Kingdom all day. Any
Okay.
day. If you had to play it like replayability,
Which one's goblins are hotter?
yeah, Breath of the Wild for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like the weird like little pointy things on their heads,
Okay.
just like complicate things a little bit. But Breath of the Wild, I'd say for like speed running and then also just like
Okay.
challenges and then just replayability. I'd go
Okay.
for Breath of the Wild any day.
We'll do some girl talk because it's late night with Cutie and we love tea over here.
Sure. Can I take off my shoes?
Oh yeah, get cozy.
okay. I
My
gotta get
toesies
comfy.
are out.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my god, my feet are so dirty always.
Are they paying for this?
Ew. Sorry, child. I don't know why
There
they're
you
dirty.
You guys like the hole in the sock?
Ew. That was a jump scare. My feet are always dirty. I don't know why, but I don't know. It just felt like your foot's wearing a thong or something.
Well, it's like
a
on the
jock
base
strap.
though, Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool because it looks like I only have 4 toes.
I just haven't. It does. It really does. I haven't bought new socks in years, so I probably should do
You
that.
should do that.
Yeah.
Tell me about your last breakup.
Well,
Do
okay,
you
I won't
miss
say. I
her?
won't say when.
Text her
right.
now.
No.
Say I miss you.
Yeah. Okay.
see
Let's see how
happens.
fast they respond.
Let's go wild.
No, I mean like every now and then, like I'll still like we'll tell like every now and then we're on good
Okay.
terms, and just kind of like, hey, what you up to?
Cringe.
Kind of thing. Sorry.
We're on good terms.
Okay. Do you want another one?
I want-
Another one threatened to
tell me-
slash my tires.
There you go.
There
Why
you
did
go.
you deserve that?
I didn't.
Doubt it. I'm on her side already.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really? No, she called me 2 months after we broke up. I don't know why she was so salty about it because she's the one that broke up with me.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't want you anymore. And I was like, okay.
That's how she broke up. She said
Pretty-
the sentence, I don't want you anymore.
Yeah, and she was like, yeah, it's just a lie.
That's a crazy
No,
sentence. Okay.
But like basically it was that plus like she's like, I don't want you, whatever, all this stuff. And then like 2 months later, she calls me because I ended up sleeping with like a mutual of ours.
Drama!
I know, crazy. But like the mutual was like my friend before I even like met this girl.
Okay.
So I was like,
X's name is Molly, and you and Molly were both friends with Sarah, but you knew Sarah longer than Molly.
yes, yeah.
So it's
exactly.
like,
So then-
whatever,
yeah.
Molly.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
slept with Sarah.
Okay.
Right? And then like I got a
Had you
call.
ever slept with Sarah before dating Molly?
No.
Okay, so she was the girl you told her not to worry about? You asshole?
No.
Yes?
Okay.
I bet.
But
I bet.
But literally, like,
No way. Okay, I'm on her side. Okay, go.
If I could say more on stream, you would not be on her side. I'm telling you right now. I'm going around here, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
But basically, like, she calls me and she's like, "Well, I have a new boyfriend now." And I'm like, "Cool."
That's dope
like,
of her.
That's not dope.
She's cool.
And she's like, and I was like, "All right, cool." And she's like, "I can't believe you did that to get back at me." And I'm like, I haven't thought about like. I'm like, I haven't even. That's not what I would do, but sure.
Okay.
And she's like, "Yeah, well, I have a new boyfriend now, and I love him, and I love him so much." And I'm like, "Okay, sure."
So you're literally on the other line, because I just imagine she called. What was it, like a Tuesday afternoon when she called you?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know the date. You know, I actually.
But
she
it was
left a
middle of the
voicemail.
day?
She left a voicemail beforehand.
That said what? Call me back.
Well, I have it still.
We can't play it.
We can't play
we'll know
it.
the
We
voice.
can't play it. I have it still because
I say that. You dated Shakira.
it's
You'll
such,
recognize the voice right away.
It's such a, well, first off, I don't clean out my voice mailbox.
Yeah.
But then the second thing is like, it's such a like a nice like, oh, so you just sucked as a person.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I wasn't actually in the wrong on any of this. So
Okay.
yeah. One of the things that she did after the breakup, right, was you know, like, we were still trying to be on like some good terms and everything, but like, she threatened to slash my tires and all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, you know,
kind of badass.
yeah, well, it's not badass, you
Well,
know.
if you think about it,
well, you know,
like, cool.
okay, you know.
Yeah.
But then she comes over and she's like, basically, she's like, "I'm seeing a guy. Can I pick up some of my lube that I left there?" And I'm like, that's crazy.
Insane, but I'm like, that's trying to be on her side.
Right? You should not be on her
side.
That's
so, you should have been like, you want $10 to buy a new one?
I went away for like an internship and everything. This was in college.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 months, and it was a really big opportunity.
Okay.
And she wanted to break up about like a month in because she's like, "I can't handle not sleeping with people. I want to sleep with other people."
Okay.
You know, and she's like, "Can we like, can I just like do that? And like, you don't mind?" And I'm like, no, I do mind very much.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
like, "Well,
Way to
I
have
don't know."
standards. Proud of you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
That was like a huge sticking point.
Okay.
I was like, you can't wait like a month and a half, 2 months for sex.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
You're just gonna like blow up this like long-term relationship.
Did she have a job?
I mean, we were all in college, so like, you know.
Well, then that lube was expensive. You should have given it to her.
I did.
You did?
I did.
So what? She stopped by with her new boyfriend?
No, with her friend.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm saying this like as like a low, because like I was not in a good place, you know.
Dude, imagine, not saying you should do this or anyone should ever do this, but I just imagine if you replace the lube with like the clear Elmer's glue, because it's not like super glue, like it's the same consistency, but it's like, what is happening?
Yeah, it's like putting battery acid in like your eye drops, right? It's the same thing, you know.
It'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be insane. She would never know.
Or like just sugar. Like syrup, just something real sticky.
Yeah.
Just something that causes a mess.
Yeah, like a yeast infection.
And it's non-toxic. Elmer's glue.
There you go.
So it would just cause like a weird mess.
Nothing would happen. She's not like a stalker or anything. Like anything.
Do you think she's here right now?
No.
Hey, Molly.
She's definitely not.
Oh, okay.
But
so you don't think anyone watches me?
She is definitely like gone on like LSF and like tried to like be like, oh, like Pointcrow ex-girlfriend, like, and I'm like, first off, thank you for proving to everybody that I had a girlfriend at a point, you know?
Yeah.
We'll take that. Second off, I'm like, why? I haven't thought about you in so long. What's going on?
Molly, if you're out there, I'm thinking about you right now, you crazy bitch. You psychopath.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you do the ex check-in? Like where you stalk him on social media one day when you had too much wine?
Every now and then.
Where
but,
is she now?
Well, not with her.
Oh.
I have genuinely like forgotten about her.
That's so mean.
I'm just like, I don't care.
Pull her up, see if she's married, got kids. See where she is. One time I did that.
Right.
One time I found out one of my exes became a furry. It was crazy. Well, it was the craziest check-in ever.
I actually don't think I know her socials anymore.
Oh.
I can check, but I'm pretty sure.
What if she's a nun now? What if she's a teacher?
Well,
what if she's an astronaut? What if she's running for Secretary of State?
I'm pretty sure I still have her blocked on everything.
Wow.
Wait, I can check my blocks.
What if she had a Freaky Friday and now she's Jamie Lee Curtis? That'd be awesome.
So she's like old?
Yeah, but she's Jamie Lee Curtis and she eats Activia and she's got a very regular bowel movement.
How much do you want me to commit to this bit? Because I think I could find it.
I'm committed. I want to see what she's doing with her life.
Okay.
I miss her.
You miss her?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't actually defend her for
Oh, no, you're fine.
slashing your. Oh, okay. I'm being silly goofy.
Here, you want to see?
Yeah, I'll be able to know.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, that's just a retweet.
Yeah, those are just retweets.
She's just become a Twitter robot.
Yeah.
Wait, she became AI.
Okay, don't read this one though.
That's crazy.
Right?
This is bad news.
Yeah.
She's just became AI.
Yeah. There's another fun little story too.
Okay, I'm ready.
There was another girl. I know, crazy, more than one.
That is crazy.
I know.
So Molly number 2.
So Molly number two.
Okay. Ready?
I was like really.
This is so funny how much you just needed girl talk.
Oh, give
I
me
think
the
you
tea,
just needed
know?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let it all
okay.
out. There was a girl that I was really excited. I met her at like a get together sort of thing, like party or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like literally, I kid you not, she walks in the door, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, like I need to get her number.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie status.
That's
right? I was like,
awesome.
God damn,
Okay.
right? I end up, not getting her number because I chicken out, right?
Pussy.
Yeah, but I get it through some friends or whatever of like, hey, like, do you think she would, and eventually get the number, all this stuff works out. I go on a date with her. Great date.
Great date.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit, like this is actually like amazing. This is awesome.
Sounds fake. Sounds like you are lying.
Just wait, this is not like a happy
He's lying
story.
for attention.
You know what?
Okay.
You got it, right? I end up, talking about she doesn't live here. So I'm like, that sucks. But,
Bummer. Yeah.
but she was like, okay, I'm thinking of moving out.
But I'll be your Discord kitten.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
I was like the moderator.
Yeah.
She ends up visiting again. Second date, really cute. I bring her to go watch the sunset. We bake cookies.
Okay.
But like, it was a really cute thing because like I bought blank aprons, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you
Didn't
an
I
apron.
help you with this?
I think you might have
Why
actually.
do I think?
I think you actually know this
DM'd
story.
me and you were like, I need a cute date idea, and I was like,
But like
Hold up.
she would decorate like my apron, I would decorate her apron,
Yeah.
and then like afterwards, like like we
we
would
trade and then,
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
cute. So that day went really well as well.
Okay.
Right.
welcome.
That was like I don't think any of that was your idea.
You're welcome.
But thank you. And then out of nowhere, right? I'm just like chilling. I think coming back from like I don't know some event or whatever.
Okay.
And I get a call,
Okay.
and it's from a mutual friend, and they're like, "Oh, are you like still like seeing this girl?" I was
Okay.
like, "Yeah."
Shake Drizzle calls you.
It was Shake Drizzle, right?
Okay.
Yeah. He calls me. And he's like, "Hey, are you still seeing this girl?" And I was like, "Yeah, like things are going pretty well. I'm like pretty excited about it." And they're like, "Well, I just talked to her boyfriend."
Oh,
And I was like,
no.
"Oh shit!" Like,
Oh, no.
my god,
Yeah.
what the fuck, right? Yeah, the boyfriend didn't know it at all, right? I didn't know, but then we had that like classic sort of like thing that you see in the movies of like the call.
Yeah.
Or, like, where, like,
the
we
John
talk-
Tucker Must Die call.
I don't know the reference.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But
Do
like,
you remember 9/11?
yeah,
I don't know how you missed that one.
me in 2001.
Yeah.
We have that call of like, hey, what she was doing this.
You
blah,
had
blah.
the hey girly.
Yeah, of like, hey,
Yeah.
like, yeah, and we just like
Hey girly.
compared timelines and
so-
everything,
Yep.
and it was crazy. So,
And so who did she date first?
the
The
boyfriend.
Boyfriend,
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah,
She was dating him.
yeah. So it was polite. Mutual friend was Shake Drizzle.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So there's some. I've
Did
never
you-
told that on stream.
Are you still with her?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Hey, come in. She's here tonight.
She's here right now. We should do a streamer Jerry Springer.
That would be crazy.
That'd be so funny.
Oh my God,
We
you
would
could see him
never get
squirm.
anyone to sign up. Though.
No, not at all.
Did you both dump her?
Yeah, of course.
she all alone?
I have self-respect. I probably.
You haven't checked in on her. Is she alive still?
Probably. Okay, like yeah, maybe like once or twice, but like
You gotta check in once
I'm
a
like-
year.
once. Okay,
You
once
have
a
to have
year.
a wine night. Check on all of them. See who's married. See who's
Yeah, I mean, I
Married?
have no idea actually.
see who is getting carried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that one's yeah, I remember literally like calling her afterwards and being like, what the and I got her to like just fully admit all of it.
Oh
Being
my
like, yeah, I
gosh.
was, all this.
Well, chat, she's single.
Hey, you know, apparently
Put
ready to
yourself
mingle,
out there. Yeah. Get yourself, and she'll take on more than one of you if you're interested. That's
all
awesome.
Of you. One for you, one for you, one for you. This is the thing that brought it up because, obviously, like your self-esteem or whatever would probably be kind of crushed after that. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, damn.
Right.
But the thing that like kept it like afloat for me was I was quite literally, in the most actual literal sense, the guy that she tells you not to worry about.
Oh, so the whole time she's talking to Tommy Lee Jones, Curtis.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I'm hanging out with my friend Pointcrow. Don't worry, he's gay.
Well, I don't know about that last,
Really?
It's, just a friend kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've heard that. I've heard that story before.
That he's gay? Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
He's gay, don't worry about him. And then turns out they were sleeping together the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, I've heard that one. She like edits photos of you with like
a guy.
Again, like shake drizzle next to you and say, see, that's his boyfriend.
See, there you go.
She's
it's
just
like,
lying
here,
the whole
I
time.
caught them balls deep,
Yeah, she's just sending him gay porn. See,
No, this is like them. He's not turning around, but like, trust me, the hair matches.
We can go to Olive Garden together. He's not straight. That's so funny.
Thank you. Straights for Pointcrow.
What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Oh, I do have an answer to this.
Because you're a converted Swiftie now.
I don't know about that. I think
Why are
I
you mad
appreciate.
about that?
I'm not mad. I think I appreciate Taylor Swift songs, and I know probably way too much lore.
Okay.
It's definitely on the. Here, let me go through Reputation real quick.
It's on. You think it's on Reputation?
It is on Reputation.
Okay.
100%. Oh, you literally look at this.
Oh yeah, recent search is Reputation. Crazy, you don't just have it downloaded, Crazy, you gotta search it.
I believe it would be I Did Something Bad.
Did something bad.
Yeah.
Why does it feel so good?
But I will say,
Had.
I believe Peter is.
Forgive me, Peter.
How do you do that? That's crazy. It'd be either Peter or I Can Do It With a Broken Heart are really good ones.
Okay, we love Peter over here. Do you relate to Peter? Do you feel like a kid from Neverland? Do you never want to grow up?
No, I just think it's a good song. I'm so sorry.
Nobody cares about our girl's lyricism.
Oh, I mean, no, I really like when she said Florida like
Florida
4 times.
It's one hell of it. Well, it represents escapism. You know that, right?
I just thought it was Florida. She really liked Florida. I'll be real. I thought she was just like down south, hell yeah.
It's about running away.
I mean, they got lax tax laws down there,
Yeah.
She could have part of her business just in Florida. I don't know. I wasn't like pretending to know.
What's your favorite non-Zelda game? Everyone just knows you as the Zelda guy. Do you like that? Do you like that they know you as that?
Well, I'd rather be known as something than nothing.
Okay, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's fine. That's what I'm known for, so that makes sense. I think it gets a little bit more dicey when I'm really passionate about something else, and then a lot of people are just like, when are you just doing the next Zelda thing? Like, I just really want to see that. It comes from a place of love, and it's great, but then it's like, well, I mean, I've played thousands of hours of I want to do some more things sometimes,
right.
I'll get back to Zelda in the future, of course.
Yeah.
But
but I want to play Pokemon right now, or I want to play Elden Ring right
Yeah.
now, or I want to be.
A lot of people know me as the Pokemon guy.
Yeah, Pokemon guy.
Some people know me as the YouTube Shorts guy, which is weird. Those do
Have
pretty
you been
well.
popping off on Shorts?
Yeah.
I don't watch
those do
YouTube
really well.
Shorts.
Me either. So.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's some people that know me as the Elden Ring Goldfish guy.
Okay.
There's it's just wherever you found me first.
Okay.
But to answer the question of my favorite game outside of Zelda, it would be probably Outer Wilds.
What is that?
Oh my god. Am I the first one to tell you about Outer Wilds?
Yeah. Well, I see chat talking about it a little bit. I never heard about it.
Oh my god. Okay, so I think you would hate it.
I probably would.
Yeah. But it's very much, it's a game all about adventure. It really sends you into the abyss.
Okay.
And just is hey, go explore. Go explore.
There's no story?
There is a beautiful story to it.
Oh, okay. I can handle
but it's
that.
one that you definitely have to uncover.
Okay.
And the thing about it.
Hate uncovering.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The thing about it, though, is that you can only play the game once. And I mean that in the most literal sense.
Why? Your computer explodes?
Basically.
Okay.
But you know in like Zelda, like you'll get like the slingshot or you'll get the boomerang to like, and now you've unlocked like a new way to progress through the game, right?
Yeah.
Or like progress through the dungeons. Outer Wilds, the thing you unlock is knowledge about the game's systems and how it works.
Okay.
And so I know that sounds very weird, but let's say you uncover, okay, if I shine my flashlight onto this rock or whatever, on this type of rock, right, it does something different.
Okay.
You could always do it. You just now are more knowledgeable about the game systems. And so you can never take that knowledge away from you. It's like...
right, so you open a box and then it's like, by the way, if you push spacebar, you can jump.
Kind of, yeah.
And now you know.
Yeah, and then now whenever you play it again...
You already know.
You already know. Like, you don't have to go do that whole quest line anymore.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
So you quite literally can only play it once. And so that's one of the reasons why it's such like a special game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Interesting.
It's very unique. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the community behind it is so sweet and so loving as well because they know that fact.
Do they sub a lot? Just wondering. Like, do Outer Wilds fans? Are like so supportive? They like see someone playing.
And they're like, wow, let me like donate my life savings to them. And like Prime.
Do they do that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, it's actually like a pretty bad stream game.
I was like, I totally wanted to play it because it sounds so good, but I'm just like, I'm so busy, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I see. Like you're just really
so
busy. Like you would.
Yeah, I would like. It sounds so great.
Yeah, I mean, like I know that you really are interested in it.
Yeah,
so,
but like I'm so busy.
But that game like also just like means a lot to me. Like
okay,
personally.
Why?
And this is like very minor spoilers, so just heads up,
okay.
chat. But there's basically.
Did you cry during it?
Not. I think during the end I did cry.
Oh my god.
But it's one of those games that like it keeps giving me that feeling of like
this is why I love playing video games.
This is why I love playing video games, and this is like, and it just means so much to me because, like for example, I was going through a really rough time. Okay. Like like about a year ago or so, just going through a really rough time, and my friend Failboat, out of nowhere. Failboat.
Failboat. Shout out Failboat.
That's crazy that you don't know Failboat. It's just weird because
have I met?
No, I don't think you've met him.
Oh,
but it's like no, it's like
my
two like groups combining here. But he just sent me a DM, and he's like, "Hey, I've been learning the banjo. Here's the banjo part from this one song in the game." And I was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" So I like literally, I get this DM. I'm wiping away tears, right? Because I'm crying, and then I head to my piano. And I record the piano part of the song.
You started a band? What?
Well, and then I send him the song, right? And then I think like later he's like, "Oh my god, like we can have like another friend like do the drum part and everything." And it's a very like sweet thing because in the game there's a whole bunch of kind of like astronauts across the universe all playing a single instrument, and if you bring them together, they bring into like one big song.
Okay.
And it kind of has the theme of like no matter where you are, what you're doing, like, or like how far you are, right? Like your friends will still be there, regardless.
I get by with a little help from my friends. You're all the Beatles.
There you
can play anywhere.
Yeah.
When you get together, it's the best.
Yeah, so it's very sweet. So
okay.
That's like one of the reasons where it's like that game continues to mean more and more to me, the more like it keeps going on.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's like me and Furry 3.
I've been saying this actually. It's okay. So it goes Breath of the Wild, Outer Wilds, Furry 3, and then Furry 4.
Way better.
Like I feel like 4 actually like built on 3's like great gameplay.
So good.
Yeah, I would say Outer Wilds and then Risk of Rain and then.
Wow. So is that that's your go-to? Like you tell everyone like you should play Outer Wilds.
I think it depends too because it's like it's a particular. I don't know. It takes. I don't think you would like it, like as a game.
That's fair.
But it's like it's one of those things where it's like I will tell somebody this game means a lot to me.
Yeah.
But it's also like totally okay if they don't like it.
Right. Yeah. It's like me and Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like you're kind of like you better like Taylor Swift or I'll shank you. You know?
No. You just haven't listened to enough songs if you don't like her. pretty simple.
You
There's
know.
there's a song for everybody.
Did you tell them that you gave me a candle that has a reputation scented candle
Yeah, that was my Christmas present.
for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
Yeah, I still have it.
Everyone that comes on the show, I give everyone a midnight candle.
Really?
Yeah, because it's
Oh my
a
God.
late night show and midnight's Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you'll get
the
a midnight
reputation
candle.
one's in my studio. I'll put the midnight one in my living room.
It is the best smelling candle ever. The Reputation one.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. I
Oh
haven't
my
burned
God.
the midnight one myself, but it's this little old man that makes these candles, and he's a Taylor Swift fan, and it's like a very cute.
That's awesome.
And they are good candles. I've like recommended them before, but yeah, I love them, so I give them out whenever I can.
There's a candle that I have that smells like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another one that smells like Soren.
Okay.
With like the orange groves.
Yeah.
And everything. And I light those every night.
When was the last time you even go to Disneyland? Do you even like Disneyland?
I think we
You
might have talked about
season
this.
Pass?
No, but I've been to Disneyland hundreds of times.
Why do you not have a season pass?
Well, I don't know. I went a lot when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like,
So
I
it's
don't
more
really
of a
like.
nostalgia thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like I've
get it.
kind of seen it all. I kind of know
Traffic is
most
kind of
of
bad
it.
too.
Yeah,
It's better when like
don't really
your
wanna go to
parents
Anaheim.
drive you out there.
Yeah, and then I can sleep on the way back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, I get it. Have you continued boxing at all?
Every now and then, I'll still hit a bag. You know, I don't spar anymore.
Yeah, never. Because you got a concussion, right?
I had 2 actually. Yeah, so it's somewhat well known that I had a concussion from the fight I did with Toast. That we gave each other concussions.
Oh.
Which is like, you know, hey, that's brothership right there. I have so much respect for him. Genuinely, that man is like top tier in my book.
Yeah.
It was just like a fun thing to do. But we gave each other concussions. But what I learned after I got that concussion is I was like, oh, this feeling, I've felt it before, like 2 weeks before. Because what I was doing is I was sparring other creators beforehand.
Oh
This
my
I don't think I've actually
God.
told this too much either. And one of the creators that I ended up sparring was Hugo, Hugs.
Okay.
And if you remember Hugs' match versus Toph,
Toph.
it was a 1-rounder.
Yeah.
Like literally just a couple jabs, call it a day.
Yeah.
And I went 3 rounds with him.
Ooh.
Before like he actually like knocked me square in the skull.
Ow.
And I was like, all right, cool. I just went home, right, after the end of that, and I turned off all the lights because I was like, this kind of gives me a headache. And then I just kind of stayed in bed the entire time because I was like, I feel like maybe I'm burnt out, maybe I'm tired.
Yeah, tired. Maybe you didn't drink enough water. Like,
Yeah,
you sit
exactly.
there and
Yeah,
you're like,
I was like, I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Maybe
my brain fog's just bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And so then after I got the concussion from Toast, I was like, oh, holy shit. I actually had a concussion before I even had that fight.
Yeah.
So I feel like 2 concussions is like, you know,
Yeah.
already enough.
Yeah, I think
So,
you're good. I think you're good.
yeah.
My concussion fucked me up for a while.
Well, how'd you get a concussion?
I ran into a glass door really
Oh
fast.
my god, I remember. Wait, I remember that.
Really fast and really hard.
I do remember that.
And
oh
you
my,
just,
that was
like,
at the old place. Yeah.
It just hurts. It hurts in the weirdest, like, it feels like your brain, like your skull is full of like, what's that like styrofoam stuff that you like get into walls and then it expands?
Insulation.
Insulation, yeah. It
Yeah.
feels like, and you just like can't think straight and it sucks.
Yeah, the scariest thing was when when they were checking me out in the locker room and everything, and they gave me some, they checked me up and everything, gave me some whatever the hell. I don't really remember much. They did something, but I remember the doctor looking me square in the eyes. He's like, "Look at me." No, like look at me, because I kept drifting down. And he's like, don't go to sleep. If you go to sleep, you might die.
They said that?
Yeah.
I thought with concussions, that's like a old wives' tale now.
Well, it's because like if you have a brain bleed and you don't know,
Right.
and then you go to sleep, it could still bleed while you're
Yeah.
asleep, and then you
But
die.
that's what happened with Bob Saget.
Oh, really? I
He
didn't know
bonked his head in the hotel and then went to sleep and he didn't know how hard he bonked it.
this. Jesus.
You gotta be careful when you're bonking your head, guys.
Yeah. So.
You know what I think of? This is so weird that I'm thinking, this is like giving me such a core memory. Reading Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And there's, I think it's in the 3rd one or something. It's before Harry goes to Hogwarts and he's outside the Dursleys' window or whatever.
Yeah.
And he stands up, and the way transphobic J.K. Rowling described how he bonked his head on because the window was open and he was under the window and he stood up and he bonked his head.
Yeah.
Lives in me rent free. Do you still have like a soft spot on your skull somewhere?
No, I feel like that's just you, and this makes a lot of sense when you really think about it.
I feel like everyone still has like a little soft button.
I mean this in the most loving way.
What?
How many times were you dropped as a child?
I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense.
My parents were too busy being hoes and having new boyfriends and girlfriends coming over.
Oh my god.
What's your next big event? What's your next big stream?
Oh, okay, so I can't really say anything.
So I can't say anything. I can just yap my head off about Molly 1 and Molly 2, but I can't tell you anything about anything you want to know.
I will say that we currently have 5 different show ideas. Oh god, there's 6 technically.
Jesus.
We're pitching 4 of them right now.
Okay.
One has been picked up.
Okay.
By a production team.
By Netflix.
Yep, you got it. Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
actually Pointcrow Games. It's like
Cool.
it's like Mr. Beast games, but it's for $1.
Yeah.
The budget, kind of went for everything else.
Have you ever heard of, I don't know, freaking, what was that Korean show that was really popular?
Squid Game?
Have you ever heard of Squid Game?
Yeah. It's like so
like
imagine
that,
if I did
yeah.
Squid Game but like as a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But instead of $456,000 or $1,000, right? It's like $4.56.
It's like $46.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
That's sick. Okay, so you've got one that you have a production team on.
I will say, like, hey, I'll put it like this.
Have you not pitched anything to Off-Brand?
No, I have.
Oh.
That's one of the places we're pitching, I'll say this, are you going to TwitchCon?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
So it's going to be at TwitchCon is what you're saying?
Well, no, I didn't say anything. I was just saying, like, I was just asking if you were
It's
changing the subject a little bit.
TwitchCon?
I was just changing the
I'm so
subject a little bit.
busy at TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Oh. How am I going to schedule it in?
Well, there's a couple others that I think I can't really leak, but one of them is.
How many of these 6 would I be invited to?
Well, you say no to all of them.
I do.
She was invited to
fuck with
Pointcrow
you.
party, for example, right?
But
She
I
said
was
no
on
to
an
that.
airplane.
Didn't we offer to drive you out?
No, I'm not driving for 4 days.
I think it was either drive or like we tried to look into train solutions too.
I'm not getting on that for 4 days.
Point in case, right? Yeah, you haven't been one of my.
I did your roast.
Okay,
You
what
little
else?
asshole. I did the scientist thing in the desert.
You did do that.
You've done nothing since those.
I asked you for Pointcrow party. I asked you for.
The surgeon, you didn't need anybody.
No, Ethan was our first choice.
Because you didn't want to operate on women.
Yeah, well,
You don't want to learn about the female body, typical,
No,
like all the other doctors.
Well, I feel like if I look around a little, like if I just feel around, eventually I'll get it right. Yeah, no, I actually.
That's it. I've gotten
that's really it.
most of your shit.
Oh,
Okay.
well then you're invited to all of them
Supportive.
if you're down.
No.
Except for the TwitchCon one, because
Busy.
I feel like you're busy then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm busy for all of them.
Oh shit.